Will Miss Marilyn be able to wear the Tina wig during the day, or is it just a vixen look for the night? Stick around and find out. Okay guys, welcome back to another edition of Miss Marilyn's Chemo wig reviews. And today in my hot little hand, I actually have a wig from a different company. I do indeed. So I found this little company on Etsy. Now I've been looking on Etsy because I think there are a lot of small business owners there who are really good at their craft. And I kind of just wanted to give them a little bit more support than the big companies. So this one is from London, and it's by a young girl called Estelle Wigs. So I thought I'd give her a go. Now the reason I chose Estelle's wigs because they were quite funky, the cuts were pretty good, the price point was amazing, and it just looked a lot more hip and now than quite a few things that were already out there. Now they've arrived and they're very nicely packaged, Estelle. Right, I've got two wigs. Oh, I don't know which one to choose. I'm trying to think what I ordered. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for this one. Let's see what it is. See which one it is. Well, she's packed it really very nicely. Really, it's very neat. The packaging is good. It's really well sealed. It comes in a hairnet. This is the one I wanted to open. Now, I think that her hair fibers, just by looking straight away, they do not look quite as synthetic as Bobby Boss. Look, what I've come to think about the Bobby Boss wigs is that they're a little bit more of a play wig, you know. Okay, so this is the wig that I got from Estelle Wigs. Now, yeah, I think it's coloured nice. I don't think the synthetic hair looks as fakeish or as bad as the Bobby Boss ones, but not as good as the Star Lace wigs. There's a difference between paying for a $27 synthetic wig and paying for a $60 synthetic wig. I still think that the Star Lace wig company had the best synthetic wig so far. Okay, so let's put this little baby on and see what happens. Let's see what I even look like. Might be the complete wrong colour. Now I remember the handy tip that Lindsay Grossman told me is to make sure that your bangs are kind of in line with your eyebrows. Oh, okay. Listen, that is a really good synthetic wig. That looks pretty good. It doesn't look cosplay-ish. I think the way it's being coloured is very nice, like with the darker root and the blonde on top. I'm not sure if it's actually the best colour for my skin tone, but maybe if I put like a heavier, smokier eye look, it will work. But yeah, she's cut it really nicely. The shedding, a few little hairs are coming off, but I kind of would expect that. Think about that. Now, I think there's not a model name for these, so I'm going to go back over my receipt and see if I can find a name so I can tell you guys, but this is the one. It's kind of the look. Yeah, it's kind of like a blonde Cleopatra. I could work that, definitely. More makeup, but still the wig makes me want to dance. Alright everybody, and welcome back. I literally just got home from having my Taxol treatment number 6. That means I've only got 4 more chemo sessions to go. So I better get lots of wig action in during that time, but I'm sure it takes quite a while for your hair to grow back anyway, so I'll still be doing my reviews. And anyway, what can I tell you? It's weird because I've just noticed that, I'm sorry I'm sweating because I literally came home and had to have a dance because I wore this wig to chemo. And there's something about going to chemo, I don't know, like you're sitting in that room and there's 12 other energies. There's like these little cubicles and each one has a different cancer patient. And you can just see the different energies. You can see the people that are handling the journey better than others, and you can see the people that are having a little bit of a hard time. So when I sit in that chair and I observe everybody, it's quite an emotional thing. And then my friend pointed out to me, I got home and my best friend, he pointed out to me that he was looking at my first uploaded YouTube videos, which aren't anything to do with wigs. It's because I was alone in a new city. I got diagnosed with breast cancer. I had no one to talk to, so I pulled out my phone as a form of release to get the words out instead of sitting here alone, just freshly diagnosed with breast cancer. And he just said, oh my God, you've come such a long way from the very first video you uploaded of where I just got out of breast surgery of having my breasts reconstructed. And I think it takes a while for everything to sink in, but I did sit on the sofa for 3 months, and the first bout of chemo, I think it was mind over matter. I don't think I had many bad side effects from chemo. I'm lucky for that. But I was in shock and I was in fear, and I think I let it kind of overrule me, and I sat on the sofa and I left home only when I had to leave home. And I was wearing hats and turbans, so I just wasn't feeling good. But now, I put on my first wig and I swear to God, this is really a huge part of my healing. I cannot explain to you how much just wearing a wig helped me move forward. Meditation also helped me a lot as well. And I was watching all the other patients and I thought, I'm so glad that I'm really positive. And even the social worker came around to me today and she said, you're so positive, it's so good, but I just don't want to, I want to take the most out of this journey and show that you can turn a bad thing into good. Hence, here I am in this beautiful wig, which I just danced to, and I'm sweating if I had balls, my balls off. So look, the next thing that I'm going to do, so this wig is from Estelle Wigs. I still don't know the name. I haven't had time to go online and have a look, but before the end of the episode, I'll tell you guys what the name of the wig is, but I'm hot, so I'm going to take it off. Oh my God. The only thing with wigs is they really make, look. I don't know if you can get close up. I don't know how good I don't even know which part is the bloody camera. That's why I never know really where to look. I should learn that if I'm going to be a YouTuber. But my head is so hot in these things. And when I come back after washing this wig, my best friend, he also gave me a really handy tip about wearing wigs with a bald head. So let's give this thing a wash. Let's see how she holds up. And at the end of it, I'll be able to tell you her name. Why don't you give her a name? Alrighty then. Now, I am going to say that at the beginning of every after the hair wash part of my episode, because my beautiful friend Crispy Fresh, it's always for you. I don't know why, but lately I've just been saying that all the time. It's your fault. Anyway, look, let's get back to the wig. I still didn't find out the name. I've got to I have to know the name by the end of the episode. Here it is. She's been washed. The thing I like about the synthetic wig, so I can't tell you about the other wig I got, but let me tell you, I got this other human hair wig, not my favourite one from Posh Dolls, another one. and I washed it and it looked like that. And these ones, you wash it and it looks like it just came out of the box. I mean, it's brilliant. So she's washed, she's ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna hang her out to dry and then we will see what it's like in the morning. Top of the morning to everybody, and I am back and I have the teen wig from Estelle Wigs in the UK in my hot little hand, washed and dried amazingly. Oh my God, I swear to God, after I washed that human hair wig, Posh Doll's wig washed and looked exactly the same human hair. There was nothing wrong with it. But the Chinese one, I'm really happy to be having some of these synthetic wigs now. They're just wash and go. Now, I'll put it on. I want to give you the rundown about the wig and give you my final verdict. I'll be back. Okay, the Tina is on. Okay, well, the Tina wig is available from Estelle Wigs. Estelle Wigs is a company that I found on Etsy. Now, I still don't know, even though in the beginning I thought I knew it was a one-woman show, I'm not sure now. So all I know is I like the wig, so that's it. Now, this wig I managed to, look, it's quite a glamorous wig, and I wore this to Chemo. I wore it during the day. I walked all around Tel Aviv in it with a lot lighter makeup. I didn't have quite a smoky eye. And yes, I did get a lot of looks, which I kind of wanted anyway, but it's definitely wearable during the day if you just put it with a pair of jeans or something casual. Now, if I need to be really critical, I think this bit where your fringe has been cut could have been cut better to blend in. So my friend's going to fix that up. Now, really, this fringe is a little bit too long for me. That is how it would sit properly, but I can't see, and I need to see my kids. So, like, I'm doing the Lindsay Grossman move. Yeah, I'm going to go and get this trimmed by Lindsay Grossman tomorrow and just see if she can just fix those. I don't like those corners, but when you kind of shake your head, they disappear. Look, right? That's a handy hint for her wigs. Now, I didn't need a hairnet or anything underneath. I never wear a hairnet anymore. It felt cool, it felt comfortable, I felt fabulous in it. It washed really well. The fibers are great. Now, I think that this wig is just as up there with the quality of Starlace wigs. It's really good. I love it. Look out, look, this is the side view. I mean, it's brilliant. It's really, really, really good. So I would definitely 150% give this wig the thumbs up. I'm so glad. There's no way in the world I would ever have imagined that I would be able to wear a wig like this on the street. That wasn't like, I would have worked this look in a club in the 90s or something, you know what I mean? But I'm a mum. I went to pick up my kids from school in this wig yesterday, and all the kids were like, why is your mum wearing different hair all the time? And well, first of all, my son said my mum's a freak. Get him. She always changes her hair. But then he started to tell him that my mum's got breast cancer and she lost her hair and she had to, you know, she has to wear a wig and she wants to have fun in them, so she's wearing lots of them. So that's what I did. So thank you, Estelle Wigs. I give you the thumbs up. Look, this wig is only like $45. I don't know, for some reason when I was charged in Japanese yen. So I got the calculation. So it's $45 and look how good I look. Look at the colour. It's coloured really well. Thanks everybody. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of Miss Marilyn the C Word. I look forward to showing you my next wig in the next episode. It'd be great if you could subscribe. It would be great if you could like. If you want to know when my next notification is coming up, just ring that little bell. And I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.